Focus on love. Love what's in focus. Aim for above because the ceiling's bogus. Focus on love. Love what's in focus. Aim for above because the ceiling is bogus. Focus on love. Love what's in focus. Aim for above because the ceiling.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next episode of Famous Rapper Convos, the show that helps rappers create connections online. Today, we have a very special guest, a longtime friend of mine, eminent rapper. He wants to know, is this really life? People call him Invader Zim. He is Kyle James.
Yo, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
My first question is, who is Kyle James?
So, originally I'm from Hartford, Connecticut, but I started my music career out in Arizona. Right now I'm actually visiting Connecticut. It's my first time being here in 2012. So yeah, it's been dope. I've been able to visit family. I did a performance, my first time performing out in Connecticut. But yeah, I make all types of music, but I'm more focused on like a positive wave. Like I make like turn up music and shit too, but I'm more just trying to bring like positive energy to the world and stuff.
That's great. So if you were to go back to when you first got introduced to music, and then I want you to tell the full story of who you are as an artist. Where have you been? What have you done? What have you seen? And what have you brought to the current moment today? In about three minutes, what's the full story of Kyle James as an artist?
All right, so yeah, like I grew up in Connecticut, Hartford. That's my city, and lived there my whole life. I never thought I was gonna like move or nothing. Like I wasn't expecting it, but yeah, my father passed away when I was 15 years old. So that was a highly unexpected thing in my life that changed me a lot. And then it was like really hard for my family to deal with it. And then a couple years later, we moved out to Arizona. Just me and my mom moved out here, and like I didn't like know anybody out here and stuff. Like it was a whole new experience. And then I started going to ASU after I graduated high school, and I didn't really rap at all back then. But I ran into a homie that lived in the same dorms as me, and like he actually was a rapper. He had a microphone and everything. So like I remember me and him, we were smoking, like getting blowed and stuff, and like fucking we'd be freestyling and shit. And like usually like I'll freestyle like 3 or 4 lines and stop, but he'll like but yeah, like my homie, he was already doing music and stuff at the time, and like I started hanging out with him and other rappers and just started freestyling. For a couple years, I was just like freestyling and stuff. After a couple years, I finally made my first song. My homie helped me record it and everything. And for the beginning of my career, like he was recording me, like, but so after a little while, I got my own microphone. I started going to Phoenix College for music, and just yeah, just like yeah, started learning how to like use the music programs and make beats and everything. And like that's when I got like more serious and got deeper into it. But yeah, and then like since then, I did my first show in 2015. Yeah, did my first show in 2015, and I remember I was like super nervous when I did my first show and everything. But yeah, once I started doing like shows in Phoenix and stuff, I started like meeting like all the local artists on the scene, and like started expanding my name more and everything, and fucking yeah, it was up from there. And then now like I just recently dropped an album called James Hendrix. I want to push his music, hit it on a more serious level. I've dropped like a couple music videos. I want to drop a couple videos for the James Hendrix project. But yeah, like yeah, music is my life. Like I started off just rapping, and then I got into making beats and also like singing and stuff. Just trying to develop my skills, be more versatile.
Sweet. Cool. So my next question is, looking forward like 12 months from now, where do you hope to be? Like what is changing over the next 12 months with you and your music? And what are the next few steps you're taking to get from here to there?
So like yeah, over the next year, I just really want to really start like generating revenue from my music. So like really starting to get these money from streams, these royalties and everything, and hopefully I can get some like paid gigs for shows instead of just doing like all free shows and stuff. And I want to start like maybe going tour, performing some different states or whatever, and just like really expand my name. Like if I can get to like 10,000 followers on Instagram by then, that'd be dope. Right now I'm at like 5,000 something. But yeah, I'm just
Oh wow.
really trying to get it to where I'm making money. That's like one of the biggest things right now.
Yeah. Is rapping, do you have a job?
Yeah, like I be doing different jobs here and there. Like right now, most recently I was doing construction right now to where we were like installing PVC pipe underground and like just like construction where you're like out there in the dirt and stuff. Yeah, fortunately that kind of construction we don't have to breathe in too many harmful chemicals and stuff. But yeah, and then I also been doing like a lot of like political jobs through the last couple of years, like knocking door to door, trying to get people to vote and stuff like that. And I like those kind of jobs just because I have like freedom and I could just like go around talking to people and everything.
Yeah, you like talking to people?
Yeah, and then I'm also deep into the cryptocurrency. Like I'm like that's something I'm really into now. I've been invested in XRP, and ever since I made my first profits, like now it's like I'm like sold on crypto. Like I'm saying, like that's the wave right now. You could really become a millionaire off crypto.
Yeah. I mean, some people will. Nice. So what was it like for you during your childhood?
Yeah, my childhood it was pretty dope. Like I'm saying, I grew up with both my parents. Like really, I was alone a lot because I was like an only child. I mean, I have a sister, but she was like 14 when I was born. But yeah, when I was mostly just like playing basketball, playing video games and stuff. Like yeah, I had like a decent childhood. Like it was good. And then yeah, everything changed. Like once my father passed away, that was like a whole like rude awakening.
Yeah. How did things change after that?
Because after that, it was just me and my mom, and like think we didn't have the same kind of money anymore. Like because my dad like generated most of the income. So after that, we was like on a budget and stuff like that, and it was just a lot different. Yeah, because and plus like when you're growing up, there's certain things that you'll learn from your mom, but there's certain things like only like your dad could teach you and stuff. So I had to learn like a lot of things on my own and everything.
Yeah, that sounds hard. Imagine you have a magic wand and you can recruit any one person into your life to help you on this next leg of your journey. Who would you want to recruit and what would they do for you and why?
So like as far as like the whole music journey,
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, maybe it could be a girlfriend. That like it could be anyone that you would want to join you on your journey, or it could be a DJ, publicist, record label owner, taxi
might
driver.
pick like trying to think. I don't know. That's a hard choice. One person. Then let me think. Shall I probably pick? I mean, my favorite artist of all time is Biggie Smalls and shit. Cause if it would be dog, I could probably learn a lot about rapping and stuff off him. But also, I might want to pick somebody that's like in the music business to teach you like the business side of it. So maybe like Jay-Z or something.
So like
Yeah,
an experienced rapper that can show you the way.
yeah, that also knows like the whole business and everything.
Yeah, cool. That sounds helpful. Do you who is on your team right now?
So right now, the artists I be like making songs with and everything. Shout out to my homie Phrase Avenue. You got my homie Ayo Dizzy. My homie Big Shake was on one of the songs in the album. Shout out to my homie Mr. Infinity. You know what I'm saying? My homie Cash Murder, he was on that Vader Zim song too. Um, let me think. I gotta give a shout out to my video man, Steve's Visuals. He shot all my music videos. And shout out to my homie Manny. You know what I'm saying? He really be helping to promote me and the homie Fraser Avenue. And and just like all of my fans and everybody who's been supporting and like sharing the songs and everything, and like, you know what I'm saying, give support. Like, I appreciate all those people too.
Cool.
And then oh yeah, definitely gotta give a shout out to my homie Produced by Tyler, because that's he was the first person that got me into the music. Like, he's a dude out somehow that lived at the dorms with me and everything.
Mm. Is he still rapping?
Yeah, he still raps some, but he's mostly producing now. He like transferred into like making beats mostly and stuff. And he makes beats for a lot of rappers, and he has a studio that he got going on. He be recording a lot of artists, making money and stuff.
Oh, that's like what city?
Out in Phoenix. Well, technically Mesa, which is it's like a little bit outside Phoenix. But yeah, some people who've never been to Arizona, they might not know about Mesa.
Is Arizona, is the Grand Canyon there?
Yeah, the Grand Canyon is it's about like maybe like 3 hours, 4 hours from Phoenix.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been there. Then I gotta go inside now, yeah, because my battery was getting low.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd be horrible if I all died in the interview and shit. But yeah, I went to the Grand Canyon back in like 2017. I got there kind of late though. The sun was going down. We didn't really have like that much time to be there. But yeah, it's like really like breathtaking. Like, it's a huge ass fucking hole in the ground.
So could you tell me, what are 3 things that you want everybody to know about you?
Trying to think. Well, like, I'm definitely gonna keep bringing dope ass music for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give up. I'm a vegan, so I'm like super deep into the health journey. I'll be working out, playing basketball, eating healthy and everything. And I don't know, but yeah, just know I got hella more dope music coming for y'all. Fucking and yeah, like, also I've been over the past like year and a half, I've been getting into like the spiritual journey and like disconnecting from like the mainstream narratives and everything. So like, yeah, I just want to bring like a positive energy to the world, because like there's so much negative energy out here, whether it's music, the TV, or like the news, or the stuff they're pushing on us. So like, I just want to bring good energy to the world, because it's just too much. Low key, the energy and the music nowadays just gets draining after a while.
Yeah, totally. Like, what are some things that you've learned along your spiritual journey?
I feel like one of the things I learned, like the most important thing is like happiness comes from inside of us. It's like in this world, we're constantly looking for outside things to make us happy, whether it's drugs, a girlfriend, partying, money, or like having a nicer car than somebody else, or clothes. But at the end of the day, like, if you're not happy internally, it's like nothing can bring happiness to you.
True. Yeah, that's a big one.
You know, I've been like getting deep into like meditation. I meditate every morning when I get up.
Nice. You meditate every morning?
Yeah, I try to when I'm in Phoenix, I'll be meditating every single morning. But like, I've been missing a couple of days here and there because I've been traveling so much, like been in hotels with other people and like. But yeah, I got back since I've been in Connecticut. I've been meditating every day again though.
That's great. What does your meditation look like?
So like, usually as soon as I get up, before I even go on Facebook, Instagram, anything, I meditate for like 10 to 15 minutes every single day. And I want to meditate to connect to myself before I go on like social media or anything. Like, before I deal with the outside world, I want to make sure like I'm good myself first.
Yeah, totally. Do you use like guided meditations, or do you just sit?
I started out with guided meditations. Then like after a couple months, I just started meditating on my own. So usually I just meditate in silence. Sometimes I might have like those frequencies playing. But usually I'm just in silence.
You just like sit and observe yourself?
Yeah, I just sit there with my eyes closed and just like be in my own thoughts.
Mm, that's cool. Would you be down to lead me in a guided meditation right now?
Yeah, I mean, I never led somebody else in meditation, but yeah, I'll be down. Like,
All
yeah,
right,
we
let's
do.
do it. Let's do it. Ready?
Yeah. How long are you trying to meditate for?
I don't know, maybe like less than 5 minutes for sure.
For sure.
So what should I do?
All right, close your eyes and take one deep breath. Breathe out. One deep breath. Breathe out. Or you could breathe in to like count to like 4 and then breathe out. Just think about like where you want to be at, like what your life would look like in 5 years, like what you're trying to accomplish. Maybe like what state or what country you want to be in, whether that's the beach or the wilderness or in a high-rise apartment in Dubai. Think deeply about what that environment will look like. When you think about that environment, think about smells, like what type of smells you might feel, what might be hitting your skin. It could be the wind, the breeze on your skin. Think about you could incorporate taste, like what type of food you might be eating in that environment. Just use all of your 5 senses. What you might be hearing, what type of sounds are in that area. Think about what all the sacrifices you made to get to this place. Think about the type of people or maybe people you loved ones that you already have in your life now that you want to bring with you to your success. Think about what you would do on a Saturday afternoon, like say like 1 or 2 p.m. You're free, you don't have work or anything that day. Just think about like what type of stuff you would do in your leisure time if you didn't have to worry about money anymore. Think about the kind of emotions that these activities bring to you. All right, you can open your eyes. How you feel?
I feel good. I saw some
Hell yeah,
stuff.
that's dope. Yeah, that was my first time ever guiding somebody in meditation.
Thanks. I appreciate that. You took me on a journey,
Hell yeah,
and I hope people watching were able to follow along, get the same
yeah.
benefits. Kyle James, what's your experience with freestyle rap?
Oh, so Shit, I love freestyle. Like I practice freestyle every day. Like I freestyle a lot of places. Like I've freestyled on stage multiple times. Like I freestyled on the back of the bus when like, cause you tell somebody you rap and then they'd be like, oh, let me hear something. Like I freestyle like.
Wait, so how long do you rap when that happens?
Oh, like say if somebody just asked me like spit a freestyle or something, I'll say probably between like probably just like 16 to 24 bars around there. Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's long. I usually go like four lines and then I stop.
Yeah, I'll say probably that probably like 16 bars, yeah. Because
Okay.
sometimes I don't rap too long because like if it's a brand new person, like, but yeah.
So like what are three like insights on life or like three things that you've learned through the process of freestyle rap?
So like, yeah, freestyling is definitely about like just going with the flow, like, and sometimes you might have a certain line you're gonna say plan, but it might not fit, and you have to like right on the fly. You just have to change up your whole plan. Like you might have spit a line and you forgot what you're gonna say, so now you switch the whole flow. So it's like sometimes like obstacles are gonna come in our life, and we're not gonna expect them, and we're gonna have to go with plan B. We're gonna have to switch our plans and just adjust and but keep the same like end goal in mind.
Mm.
And
You
then
keep the energy.
yeah. Then I say freestyling definitely got be confident because like I mean, there's been times I freestyle where I was nervous and it might not have come out as good, or like sometimes like you might not even be saying the dopest shit, but like if you're like saying it with hella confidence, then because even look at some of these rappers, like some of these rappers aren't even the most lyrical people, but like people like hella fuck with them, like Gucci Man or something. Like he's not even like the most lyrical person. But it's just like
I
way
think
like
Gucci Mane freestyles like all of his songs.
oh for real.
I think so, yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I don't freestyle too many of my songs. I write most of my songs, but a lot of time I'll freestyle, like just figure out the melodies and stuff, and then like I'll figure out the words after.
So let's talk about process. Your album, James Hendrix. How did you create that? When did it start? When did it first like enter your mind of like this album is going to be created, and like how did you actually make it happen?
So like, okay, in early 2020, one of the homies came through and like he wanted to freestyle to some beats, so he put this one producer on, and like while I was freestyling to his beats, I was like, damn, like low key, I want to make some songs to some of those beats, and like the producer, his name is Black Cat 206. But yeah, like and I started like saving beats and making like a playlist. And then also like throughout 2020, like people kept saying I look like Jimi Hendrix. And I remember it was like the final person I ran into that there's this crackhead dude, but he was hella cool and he was like smart for a crackhead. He was an older black dude, like 60 years old. He told me I looked like Jimi Hendrix and stuff, but I was just talking to him, having a conversation and everything. But yeah, like I was like, damn, like I should really make an album because I wanted to make a project because it had been a long time since I've done a project. I know in today's age, really it's better to do like singles and shit, but like I just wanted to have at least like one project out there. So like, so yeah, like I started putting songs together. Fucking there's a couple songs I had on there that I ended up taking off. But yeah, back in Halloween, when I was working at this political campaign, they had a costume contest, and I dressed up as Jimi Hendrix, which is basically the album cover. That was my Halloween costume, and I actually won $100 gift card at that costume contest.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I put the outfit together just from different shit I had. Like there was a shirt my older cousin gave me a couple years ago that I never wore, like, but it happened to be the right time to wear that shirt. Those pants already had them. I wore some like dress shoes. One of the homies gave me a long time ago. One time, there were these pair of shades that got sent to me in the mail, and I don't even know where they came from. But yeah, those are the shades I was wearing. And then I just borrowed the homie's guitar. And yeah, that was the whole like costume. And then
That's awesome.
yeah, like I was writing most of the songs, and then I record some of them, and then like I had to like write a couple more. Basically, the album was almost done, and then the Strictly Business song, the homie Ayo Dizzy, he was like, "How didn't you put me on the album?" So like we ended up making a song like to add on to the album and shit, so I can get my homie Ayo Dizzy on there and everything.
And that was a Strictly Business song?
Yeah, the Strictly Business.
Nice. I like that song.
Thank you. I'm glad I added that one. And then yeah, after I had all the songs recorded, and then I sent them to an engineer to mix and master them.
And so you got all the songs off, all the beats off YouTube?
Yeah, most of them, but yeah, I actually like bought the beats and stuff. I said there was one producer I knew. There's one producer from Connecticut that the dude who made that beat to that Ballin' song. Yeah, that's a producer in Connecticut. It was like some high school kid that made that.
Nice.
But yeah, like it was also a process with the engineer because he'll send me a mix and then I'll be like, can you like adjust this? And like I went through like multiple versions of each song.
And you recorded everything in your house at home?
Yeah, I recorded all the songs in my house.
Nice.
And
what do you use to record?
So I got a Neumann TLM 102 microphone, and I use that the Focusrite interface, and I got this little it's like an external preamp, like a channel strip thing that my microphone's plugged into, and then that plugs into the interface. And then also all the features, like the homie Big Shake, I had him come through to my house and do his verse. I had Ayo Dizzy come through to my house and do his verse. That Vader Zim song, the dude on the second verse, Cash Murder, he did that verse in my house. The dude at the end of the song, Mr. Infinity, on that third verse, he's in a whole different state. I can't remember what state he's in, so he had to email me his verse. And then the song I did with that girl that was singing on the chorus called Venice. That girl actually lives in England, and she's an Italian singer, and like I like found her online, and just paid her to hop on the song and everything. Oh yeah, and then the other feature I had with Max Stevens on that R&B song, he did that verse in my house too. So basically, the whole album was done in my room except for two verses. Well, except for one verse and one chorus.
That's amazing. So you're also the recording engineer?
Yeah, I recorded like all those songs by myself, like just me in my room by myself.
That's cool. Have you ever recorded in a studio before?
Yeah, like I've recorded in the studio like just like a couple times, like with my homie Young Swerve. I've done like 2 songs with him in the studio. And I did this one song called Blessed that was at a studio. But yeah, for the most part, I've mostly been recording myself.
So I have my first studio session in 4 days. What tips do you have for me?
I say tips to just be prepared. So like have all your material written, like at least like 90% of it or something. So you won't waste as much time. Like, and then also you could record a rough draft version, like either on your mic or either on your phone or something, just so you could kind of hear it, like hear how it'll go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good tips.
Yeah, because you got mic and everything, huh? So yeah, you could do a rough draft version. Because sometimes when you're recording, you might want to change how you're doing something, or it just sounds a little different when it comes out.
So get ready to be doing the final takes in the studio.
Yeah.
Cool. So Kyle James, if 1 million people heard one of your songs, what song should it be?
Then low-key, it's hard for me to pick because what I noticed, it like depends on what kind of music they listen to. So like one person might have this as a favorite song, but one person might not like R&B that much and they just like trap or something. So they might pick a different song. but then like another person, they might not like people talking about selling weed and trapping, and they might want to hear like a cleaner song. But off my album, I feel like my favorite ones are like definitely Strictly Business. I like that Venice song a lot with that girl on it. That second song I had that's called Starseed, that's like a cleaner song. So it's like all types of people could hear that song. But yeah, you told me to pick one. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with Strictly Business.
Strictly Business.
Yeah.
Nice. What are 3 of your favorite words?
I know this sounds crazy, but like but one of my favorite words is nigga. I don't know, just because it's such a versatile word, and like you could like fit that shit in anywhere. Like fucking, that's dope. How like say like Eminem and them, like they had to be like more creative by like not using that word and everything. But like, and I'm trying to think of another word, like a word that has like meaning and shit. I don't know, maybe shit Connecticut, because that's where I'm from, and like it has like a lot of things that rhyme with it and shit.
What rhymes with Connecticut?
Like dead presidents or irrelevant or hesitant or fucking negligent or fucking
Intelligent.
intelligent, better shit, betterment.
Remnant.
Yeah, remnant. I'm not stressing it.
Eminem? No.
Hell yeah. Now trying to think of a third word, because it's hard. Because I never really thought of my favorite words like that. I don't know. I have to think about it.
Okay. We can come back to it.
Yeah.
I thought your first answer, for some reason, I thought you were going to say pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Kyle James, what are 3 fantastic experiences that have defined your world?
All right. So when I went to Texas for the first time to link up with like this spiritual group, like it was like a hella dope experience. Like going out there, meeting people that were like similar mindset, and like a lot of those people are really supportive too. And also there's a lot of music artists in that group and everything. So it was dope meeting them. When I went to Phoenix College, that was a great experience because I got to be around other music artists, and I was actually finally excited to be going to school, and I learned how to use like the microphones and the recording equipment and the DAWs like Logic Pro and Pro Tools and shit, and also met like other artists, like say like Ayo Dizzy. I met Ayo Dizzy at Phoenix College, and he's been like, me and him make some dope collabs and stuff. And also recently, it's been traveling. The whole travel since December, I've just been traveling everywhere. Like I went to New York. It was dope experiencing that, riding the subways, fucking just being out there in like the actual New York City. And then I went to Arkansas and I performed at a festival out there. We stayed at like a big ass like barnyard house in the middle of the woods. So that was dope.
You're traveling right now.
Yeah, like right now I'm in Connecticut. Basically this month, first of all, I went to Northern California from June 6th to June 10th. And I linked up with like this financial group I'm part of, like these people who do cryptocurrency and Forex. And we went to like dope ass nature spots, and we were on boats, fucking on the lake and shit, and we were riding limos around. Like it was pretty dope. Like people were asking us like who we were when we would like pull up to the store just because we was in limos and shit.
That's awesome. So Kyle James, if you could teach everybody in the world one concept, what would it be?
I say like just to love yourself, because in order to really do anything in your life, like you have to like love yourself, and like that's probably like the one of the biggest like issues in the world is like I know people like they hate themselves. Like when I say love yourself, I don't mean like being like conceited and stuff like that, but you have to like love who you are, be proud of like where you came from, the family you came from, be proud of what race you are, what state you're from, be proud of what you do, and just find like what you really love to do and what makes you happy.
What advice can you give somebody that doesn't love themselves right now?
Yeah, I say like they should just try to like just know that like things could always be worse. Like even if you're in a really bad situation, like things could always be worse. Like I remember about like a half a year ago, I met this one dude who had like both of his legs like amputated, and I'm like, damn, like even my worst day isn't even like as bad as that. Like that's crazy. Like he looked like his upper body. He looked like he's like used to lift weights and play football or something. I'm not sure what happened to his legs, cause like I walked up to him to shake his hand, and he was like, "I'm crippled as fuck." In my mind, I was just thinking like, "Oh, maybe he sprained his ankle or he like injured himself." He got up and he had like two pair like those fake legs, prosthetic legs. Then I was like, "Damn!" Like it's like no matter what, like it's like even if I lost all my cryptocurrency or even if fucking my girl stopped talking to me or like even if like I was homeless, like nothing's as bad as like fucking not having my legs and shit. Like that's just crazy.
That's a hilarious answer. I think it sounds like at the root of that, it's kind of like be grateful for what you have.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Nice. So Kyle, we've been here for 40 minutes or so. Is there anything that we haven't talked about yet that you want to talk about?
Well, shit, I'll tell you like some of my plans for the rest of the year. So basically, I'm going to shoot like a couple videos for my James Hendrix album, probably 3 to 4. Like I'm gonna do a video for Starseed. I'm gonna do a video for Strictly Business. That one's gonna be dope as fuck. I'm gonna do a video to I know I might do a video to Ballin', I'm not sure, but I'm probably gonna get at least like 4 videos, and I'm gonna be dropping singles all this year. I wanna work on more like I have a bunch of songs like ready and written already, but after I finish those songs, I wanna focus on like performance songs, like lit. I want to make some more like lit songs that I can like turn up to on stage and stuff.
Nice. Those are great plans. How do you create the videos? Do you make them yourself?
Nah, my homie Steve's visuals, he shoots them for me. And sometimes he'll come up with a vision for the video, or sometimes I might already have a vision. And he might sometimes he'll help me find a location, or I might already have a location. But yeah, he's pretty good at like coming up with ideas when I'm blank, when I can't think of none.
And you did the rapper shortcut, right? With Smart Rapper?
Oh yeah, I did do the rapper shortcut. That's definitely a dope investment because I learned a lot like doing that shit. Like
What were
I
the
read
biggest things, the biggest takeaways?
one of they really stressed that your brand is really important. So like I really focused on my brand, and like I got a website made, and like shit, I got my logo, got merch. But yeah, I know it was a lot of stuff. Like it was they have stuff about getting your flow better, like they have stuff about like discovering like different voices you have. Cause I feel like as you rap, you realize you have more than one voice. Like you have certain voices you could use on certain songs. So it's like it's all about like blending your voice to the beat you're on. Like, but yeah, the rap shortcut, it was definitely a lot of dope ass information in there. Like I still gotta go back and study some of it. Like all that marketing advice and promoting advice. They have like he has so many promotion tips, like so many different ideas. So yeah, I want to go back at all those, and like once I put this budget together to really promote the album, because I want to put more money into it. Like low key, I haven't put much money into it when it comes to promotion and shit yet, but I'm going to definitely like start some like maybe some Facebook ads or like.
Would you be down if I took the album and uploaded it as one long video, as like James Hendrix full album on this channel to go along with the interview dropping?
Yeah, that'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll be more exposure. Say like you probably have subscribers that they don't even know about my content and stuff. So like it'll be hella dope to help expand the name. And
Cool. We could also do some YouTube ads on that.
yeah, definitely.
It drops people right into it, and then they can stick around for the whole album.
Yeah.
What's your website?
It's KyleJames860.com.
What does 860 mean?
It's the Hartford, Connecticut area code where I'm from.
Mm.
Yeah, I make I remember it was a tip from this dude, How to Rap Drew. I don't know if you know him. But yeah, like he was talking about making your social media easy to find, because you know how some rappers, they have one name on Twitter, then one name on Instagram, then one name on YouTube. So I just made it easy. I'm Kyle James 860 on every single platform, like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, like it's all the same name.
Is it true that you're the healthiest rapper alive?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm a full vegan now, and I'll be taking different herbs like sea moss and like black seed oil and soursop. So yeah, I'm really focused on the health. So I definitely one of the healthiest rappers out here, like in this industry and shit. Like most of these rappers are out here smoking backwoods and eating trash food, like and drinking a lot. I barely even drink at all.
I also don't drink very much.
Yeah.
I don't like drinking.
Yeah, like after you sober up, it's like once you're sobering up, the vibe's like going down some shit.
And then you have a Teespring with your merch on it?
Yeah, that's where I got my merch right now. And I got like different right now I'm wearing a Kyle James t-shirt. This is like the basic shirt I have. And then I have like for different songs, like I have different designs and shit. Cause I'll come up with more merch when I drop another song sometime.
Cool.
My favorite merch I've made is the merch for the Get Rich song.
What does it look like?
So on the cover, it's me and Ayo Dizzy on the cover, and we're drawn in like boondock style. Yeah, you might have to scroll for a little bit. There's like a couple different editions of merch on there. Oh yeah, that's the Get Rich merch. Yeah.
Nice. Is this like a custom drawing of you?
Yeah, I paid to have that drawing done. So it's a custom drawing of me and Ayo Dizzy.
Nice. And you got socks.
It's my Asics Soul gear.
Have you done shows in the 860?
Yeah, so it was like earlier this week. That was my first show ever out here. And then on Saturday on Juneteenth, my uncle Lance, he's like a musician. He does drums, keyboard, everything. But he teaches a class for like middle school students, like a drumming class, and he has a performance with them. He told me at the end of like last 5 minutes of the performance, I could hop on stage and freestyle with them, like freestyle with the drummers playing. So yeah, that's gonna be a little performance I'm about to do on Saturday on June 19th.
Here's your website. How'd you create the website?
I paid I don't know, you probably know about the website Fiverr.com.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I paid somebody on there to create it for me, and then after that, I just had to tweak a couple things and edit a couple things. Like after he made it for me and shit.
You got the song "Hella Fly."
Yeah, I don't know why it's loading so slow. I don't know if it's my website or your internet.
It might be my internet because I'm doing the video call at the same time.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stop sharing.
Yeah, Hella Fly. That's the video. I dropped that shit in like September.
Your logo reminds me of NBA Ballers.
Hey, I remember that video game on PS2. I used to have that game.
Oh wait, I actually meant to say NBA Street. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I had that game too. I had NBA Street Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Yeah, that was my shit. That's like one of the best games ever.
True, true. I like that game. Cool. So Kyle James, based on everything that you know, what is the secret to becoming a famous rapper?
So the like I said, one of the most important things is a brand. Like you have to have a brand to be a famous rapper. Because if you think about every single famous rapper, they got like a logo, they got like a whole like message behind them, they got like a whole like look and everything. I remember that Smart Rapper, he said, like, what if you was at Walmart and let's just say bread. Like say one bread has like a really good package, and on the package it tells you like why it's healthier than the other breads. And then you get like another loaf of bread where it might be the best bread in the world, but it just has a blank package with no words or anything, like no logo, just a plastic bag. Like nobody's gonna buy that bread. That's just like just in a plastic bag and shit. Even though it might be the best bread in the world, but it's like the packaging that like sells things. And then also with this music shit is like they be saying like the marketing and shit's even like more important than the music sometimes. Like cause like there's probably artists out there that are hella dope that nobody knows about. And then there's music out there that's probably not even that dope, but like if they got hella money to put into it, like that shit's everywhere. Like say like right now, like fucking any Kylie Jenner could just rap right now and just put money to promote. That shit would be everywhere.
True. Yeah, if Kylie Jenner dropped a track on her Instagram.
Damn, I didn't even know that. I thought I was just like making up a random example.
Oh no, she didn't. She didn't. But if she did, we would know about it.
And then also I say with this music shit, you just can't give up. Because honestly, this is a difficult road. Like hella people aren't gonna believe in you. You're gonna have ups and downs where like on one moment you're up and then now you feel like a down because maybe somebody didn't like the song you made, or maybe you had one performance where you forgot some of the words, or maybe like I don't know, you try to get onto a show and they didn't want you to perform because somebody else got the slot. Or so it's like a lot of ups and downs, and you have to like really be able to survive all this shit and not give up.
How do you deal with setbacks?
So like for me, I just be like, I've been through too much shit to give up or turn back now. Like I've like came way too far. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this is what I decided to do. And like now I have to stick to this path, and this is what I love to do. It's like can't give up now and shit. But sometimes if I'm going through a lot of stress or pain or depression or some shit, like I might play basketball. Like basketball like really helps me, or like working out or something, or just going in nature and just like chilling in the sunlight, or just going in like the woods or some shit.
What are some things like what have you learned from nature?
So like it's like when you're in nature, this whole like fake world we live in, like none of that shit like matters anymore. Like it's almost like you're back to like real life, and it's almost like a meditation. Like you can find out like who you are, get deep in your thoughts and stuff when you're in nature, because there's no distractions or anything.
Yeah, and you can just connect with the real world, the realest world that there is. Nature.
Real shit.
Cool.
Yeah, because we're like too disconnected from nature now, like, and really it's causing more depression in people, because like we're constantly on social media, like we're constantly paying attention to what these celebrities doing, or like getting pissed off over like who's president, or like
thinking about finances.
Yeah, that's another big one. Like
planning for retirement.
Yeah.
Retirement doesn't even exist.
Real shit.
I mean, it will eventually, but like you don't have to stress about it all the time.
Yeah, that's why like I just want to do this music and invest in crypto and get into the stocks, and the main thing I want is freedom. Like I don't want to be working a 9 to 5 for that long. Like I'm trying to free myself. Like even if the crypto has to blow up before my music blows up, or like I gotta free myself and shit. And
What does freedom mean to you?
For me, freedom means like nobody. I'm under nobody's control. Like I'm not working for nobody else. I'm just 100% working for myself to where I have the money to go wherever I want, whenever I want, and just do whatever. Like I can eat whatever bomb foods I want to eat. Fucking, if I want to take a vacation off work, which won't be working for somebody else, it'll be working for myself. I could do it. So yeah, it's just about like building my own brand names. Like instead of working for like say Walmart, it's like that's them, like that's their company, like that's not like yours type shit.
Mm. What's the biggest dream that you have for your life right now?
Really, I want to travel the whole world. I want to travel the world and just go around, meet people, network, perform my music in front of fans in different countries, and eat the best foods and visit places like the pyramids or go to rainforest where I can like meditate and just see like I want to see like a lot of dope ass animals and stuff. Like see some dope animals up close, and yeah, I just want to travel and just enjoy myself really.
Mm. What are two great albums that changed the way that you look at life?
One of my favorite albums ever is Get Rich or Die Trying, cause like that's like one of the first albums that like I really like bumped by myself, and like probably that's probably one of my motivators of like getting into music. Like even though if you really think about it, like yeah, that's like I mean it's kind of a negative album, but it can be you can look at it in a positive way. Like 50 Cent, he survived all that shit and like overcame all those obstacles. Like now he's like wealthy and shit. So that's like the positive way of looking at it. And say another album, I say like any kind of like music from like I listen to like a lot of like 1970s music, like say like Curtis Mayfield, like one of his albums, like I don't know, it's like a lot of positive energy in like the 1970s music and stuff. Like they were just like feeling good about life and everything. And the music was a lot different back then. Plus like music from the 70s, it reminds me of my dad too. So it was like also like nostalgic because he was playing a lot of that kind of music and stuff when I was growing up.
Curtis Mayfield?
Yeah, he's dope at he's the one who did that Superfly song.
Oh, he looks like you.
Oh, is it real?
No, I don't know. No, not really. Just because people say that about Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Do you like New World Order? No, from the 70s, you said.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go back. Curtis Mayfield from the 70s. He's got Superfly soundtrack.
Yeah, that's the dope ass album right there. That's an amazing album.
All right, I'll check that one out. He has a lot of albums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. He has 22 albums.
Damn, that's crazy as fuck. Yeah, he was making music up until he died. And he died in like the 90s.
Dang. R.I.P. to Curtis Mayfield. But his music lives on, keeps changing lives.
Definitely.
It's the beauty of music. It's bigger than the artist.
Yeah.
So Kyle James, what do you want to leave the people with?
I'll say just focus on your purpose and focus on you. Don't focus on these celebrities, or like don't put all your focus into like these politicians, like who's president, or like all your focus into the news. Just like just focus on the world inside of you. Like really the world inside you is like more important than like the outside world. And if you make the inside world, your world inside you better, then like the outside world around you will also get better. So like yeah, like fuck these celebrities. Like don't even like when you're on social media, don't worry about like don't get like jealous of other people's successes or like other people's don't get discouraged when you see like other people like having a car you wish you could have. Just you know what I'm saying, just focus on you and I'm saying keep striving towards your goals.
Well, when you see somebody get something that they want, you can be happy for them and experience joy through them, through the power of empathy. When you see somebody else, something great happening to them, you can experience that as your own blessing and be happy that we live in a world where people can experience these great things. And
Definitely.
ultimately there's no separation between that person and you. So when people are living good lives and doing good things, it makes all of us better. And yeah, don't be jealous, be joyful, and have gratitude for everything that the world can offer us. Wise words from Kyle James. This has been Famous Rapper Convos here on the Famous Rapper Network. Kyle James's album, James Hendrix, is available now everywhere. It's fire. If you're going to listen to only one song, maybe listen to Strictly Business. Also, Is This Really Life? His music video is out on YouTube. That one's pretty good. It's almost at 1K views.
Oh, yeah.
And Kyle James, he's traveling. He's going to continue making great music, reaching people all over the world, uplifting, showing them that it's possible to achieve your dreams if you keep working at it. Find the path, follow it. When you face setbacks, have gratitude for everything that has come so far, all the sacrifices that you've given up for where you are, and use that to keep going and don't stop until you reach the top.
Yeah, don't stop.
This has been David Prorock once again. Kyle James 860.
Let's get it.
KyleJames860.com. And Kyle James. So are there any rappers that you know that you think might want to come on the show?
Yeah, I could reach out to some of the homies and stuff and see which one of them are down.
Okay, sweet. And then the only other thing I need from you is like a really great picture of your face, your head, or maybe your whole body. It can be a whole body shot as well, as long as it's high enough definition, you know?
Yeah.
Can you send that over?
Yeah, I got you.
Sweet. Awesome. Well, it was great talking to you today, Kyle. I enjoyed listening to your music over the last couple days.
Thanks, fam. Appreciate you bringing me on here.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a great rest of your week and day in life. And if you come to the Bay Area, make sure you hit me up.
Definitely. Yeah, I haven't been there yet, but yeah, definitely gotta take a trip out there and shit. I'll let you know.
Cool. We can walk around the lake in Oakland.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Bye.
All right, fam. You have a good one.
Focus on love, love what's in focus. Aim for above because the ceiling's focus. Focus on love what's in focus. Aim for above because the ceiling is bogus. Focus on love what's in focus. Aim for above because the ceiling's bogus. Focus on love what's in focus. Aim for above because the ceiling is bogus. I wanna lay down a never-ending road. We never go to